been time to call our special meeting to order. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have, the next item on the agenda is to approve the minutes from the December 12th meeting. We've had a chance to take a look at these. Any additions or changes? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. Moving on to fiscal business, we have the fiscal officer's report. Linda?
Nothing today.
Okay. And we have the current bills to pay. We have had a chance to take a look at the current bills. Anybody have any questions about the current bills?
If I could just add a couple things. I added two bills. They are on the piece of paper I asked you. It's the November Dinsmore and the a car bill payment, our first salt payment of the year. For almost $10,000. I also Savannah asked, he just gave me two late bills. One is to U.S. Health Work for $16.30, and one is for legal Cox Ohio Publishing for $67.60. I'm reading these into the record because I'm going to add them into the minutes.
Okay.
But if somebody's, I just want to make sure you guys knew that there's two that I just didn't have time to print out before the end of the year.
I think that's just fine.
Okay.
Any questions about that? So motion to approve the minutes, or excuse me, to pay the bills?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. And then we have resolution 4983, a resolution amending permanent appropriation resolution with supplemental appropriations. Jackie, anything you want to point out about these particular?
No, just end of year cleaning up where, as Linda was getting bills put together, some funds didn't have enough to cover, but it's only small amounts. The biggest change or the biggest movement, we took the dump truck, we allocated it, we appropriated it out of machinery and equipment. But earlier in the year when we had to cut the purchase order, we took it out of the permissive,
Motor vehicle license tax.
yeah, instead of,
We can do that, right?
Yes, oh no, that's an absolute appropriate use of that money.
Okay.
but we never moved the amount out of the machinery and equipment, so we can't do the salt PO out of machinery and equipment, so we have to move it into their supply, material and
Which
supply.
was exactly how, it's set up to do, so that's
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Jack about 4983? Is there a motion to approve 4983?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
And then we have 4984, which is the 2017 Clearcreek Township Temporary Appropriations Revised.
Only two changes, one, or two of the 2011 fund and the 2211. I think Linda
And
Cotton
then there
and
was a
I,
2905, a vending machine.
oh, you know what, I didn't change that one.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
Well, that one should be, wasn't it 0?
it should have been 0. But it had a carryover of 16 and you appropriated 25, if my memory serves. Yes, you've appropriated 2,500, and there's only 1610, I think, in our
Yeah.
carryover fund.
You can, if you want to just scratch that, I didn't change that one. That one had 0 in it in the certificate.
In the certificate, but we
Yeah.
have a carryover of 16 something. So,
Well, the certificate says 0.
the certificate from the auditor,
Yeah,
yeah, because we zero out the accounts that we send to the auditor, but they don't, that's a guess in July, what we think we're gonna have in that fund at the end of the year. So we actually have a carryover of about $1,600 in that account.
can we show in the temporary an
Yes.
amount the certificate doesn't show? We can?
Yeah, but you have to, in your system.
Okay.
Let me take that back, you don't have to, but we need money in that account so that Savannah, because we use that vending machine account on a regular basis, so we need to set up a blanket so that money can be spent. We have $1,600 left over in that account from the rest of our expenditures for 2016. So I set up a blanket for $1,600 because we know we have that much money in their account.
Okay, so we need to,
Well, I screwed it up either way you slice it, but
Actually, I think Jack did fine. All you have to do is mark up 2,500 under 2905, write 1610,
I'll print out a minute.
and this is correct.
we'll,
I'll print
we
one right
will
now.
approve this with the 1610.
Yeah,
And you can,
and for the record, for the minute book, Jack, just run out a new one for the minutes book. Because all of ours has been changed to be correct.
I'm literally printing it right now,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll have a new one.
all right, we'll approve it, and then when you bring it out, we can sign it.
If the
How's
print,
that?
if the printer works, that's good.
Okay,
It was working for me.
all right, so there's a motion to approve the 2017 temporary appropriations as we've just discussed.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else under fiscal business?
Yes, sir.
Okay. New business, we have under police department, we have a purchase recommendation for promotional materials for various events.
Yes, sir. Several weeks ago, Officer Cordero came to the chief, said that we were just about out on quite a bit of the things that we used to hand out to children at various activities and events throughout the year. He had her go ahead and place orders for some of those. She made the orders over about a week's time. The invoices all came in within about a week's time, although none of the individual invoices were over the chief's spending limit together, and due to the time frame, they were about $3,200. So this is a vendor that we use quite often. Historically gives us a pretty good price break, and the owner does live it in the township, so we have a good relationship with them. And these are items that we go through pretty quick throughout the spring and summer. So Mr. Cameron felt that due to the time frame and the amount, we should bring it before you.
Well, if and when you approve this, money was not encumbered for this amount either. So it's going to have to be, part of the motion needs to include adding a then and now certification. Because when you spend more than 2,500 with a vendor in one bill cycle, it has to have your approval too, so.
Okay. All right, any comments about this? I guess I'd only say maybe the next time, maybe make sure we spread these out a little bit.
Yeah, we will do better next time.
All right, is there a motion to approve the purchase for $3,217.65 with the then and now certification?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah. Anything else, please?
No, sir.
Okay. Jeffrey?
Yes, we have our annual reimbursement for zoning commission, board of zoning appeals. I'm requesting that they be compensated at the rate of $20 per meeting. This totals out to approximately $1,800 for the year.
Which is the exact same as last year, I think.
Very close. I did not look at last year's today, but yeah, I mean, it was very comparable in their numbers meeting.
Is there a motion to reimburse the zoning commission and board of zoning appeals for their meetings attended? Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Thank you.
Certainly. Anything else, Jeff?
I have nothing else.
Anybody have anything else? Jeff, anything else, Jack?
No, sir.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
So good.
Second.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah.